Hey there, my name is Alexander and I attend Full Sail University online schooling in order to get my computer animation degree. Currently, we are in the course Overview of Media Design and Technology Industries, and this is my reflection video 4.0. Alright, the first question that was asked of us for the video: what was something that you learned about your industry that you did not know before the start of class? To answer that question, rigging was something that I was very interested in getting to know, but I didn't know about before I started class. I heard the term through another game industry called League of Legends about in relation to polygon models. So, in the definition assignment, when we were asked to define terms and other degrees in terms of our own degree, rigging was one of the definitions. So at that point, I went ahead and took the time to understand what rigging was. It's kind of a win-win for the assignment and also for my degree. And I was really interested in getting to know what that term was. And we'll get to rigging a little bit more later. But rigging was something that I did learn about after taking this course. The second question is, did this course help you confirm your decision to pursue your degree? The course kind of pushed me away from me wanting to pursue my degree. The reason why was because in the Spotlight assignment, I watched a video of a kind of multifaceted industry company called Trigger. And in that company, they had pretty much brought cameras in and shown how they operated their company. Trigger was responsible for game art, computer animation, web design, mobile development. It had everything, all categories of the basic industries that we're learning about in Full Sail that was available in this video. The thing that pushed me away the most was that, you know, for a video, it looked like the office was very uneventful, very stale, very dry, very boring. They just pretty much looked like they just came into the office, sat by their computers, and just sat there for 8 hours. That's not exciting. It's actually, you know, that can get a little stale over time. So that kind of pushed me away. And then I remembered, you know, the whole aspect of, you know, play at work that we had learned earlier, and I think it was our second course here, and how you want to make the workplace more playful, or, you know, just not make it so boring and so dry. And I just felt like that particular industry didn't have the picture, but there's a lot of industries that possibly could have that picture too. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm already in this for the long haul, so I feel as though I might as well, you know, continue on because it's something I truly want to do, and hopefully I can find a company that does incorporate play at work, and I don't have to go into an office and it be dead silent. Everyone's in front of their computers for hours and hours and hours looking at a computer screen, which can get very tiresome and incredibly boring. The next question: what is one assignment that you really thought was helpful or that you really learned something useful? Going back to the rigging, the Spotlight and the definition assignment was helpful to me for the fact of course, learning about what rigging was in terms of the polygon model. And to go into further detail, rigging is when you are required to structure a 3D model in order to animate it better. The video that I watched was by George Maestri, and George Maestri went over several key parts of the 3D animation and rigging, such as skeleton, spine root, and geometry, which all lead into helping to make the model easier to animate for whatever, you know, the intended purpose is for computer animation, game design, what have you. The Spotlight video showed the program that he used and how they isolated each and every individual structured part of the polygon model, which was very, very helpful in order to, you know, just kind of get a basic idea of how rigging worked in terms of animating and that good stuff. So the next question is, what is one thing you would add to this course? Okay, I feel as though adding up, I feel as though since we were going over the industries in the overview, of the medium, I feel as though a good thing to add to the program was to just be able to have us research how to apply and find jobs, like making an assignment whereas though you found a job that you apply for in terms of an internship, or how to go about it, or something related to actually finding something, like that, because that's important. You need to learn how to find specific jobs related to your degree and all that other stuff, and just giving hints or instruction on how to go about doing that and having us do it, or just explain how we did it or explain how we found something or whatever, would have been really helpful. The last question is, what is something you did not find useful or would remove from the course? So overall, I felt like the course, because it wasn't degree specific, I felt like it wasn't very impactful. I feel like if I didn't take this course, I feel as though it would not make or break me. I feel as though it would just simply not do either or. So the reason for that is because it wasn't degree specific, and I feel like, certain things like defining terms in other degrees wasn't really useful for my specific degree. I also felt as though I feel like it was kind of tedious. It felt like a chore. I just felt like it wasn't really useful. And like from years now, I feel like learning degrees in other terms, learning terms in other degrees would absolutely have no impact on my computer animation degree. I feel like it was just kind of like a thing that just was kind of thrown in there, and I feel like it's not really necessarily needed. I guess besides that particular part, I feel as though there's nothing more that should have been taken out in terms of the course. The course was pretty good overall. I only have about a minute left, so I'm going ahead and end on this note. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Have a great day.